Okay, folks, we're back and the scan is complete. Our first scan on Madis. And as you can see, we've got 183 liters per hour of coal, only 20 liters per hour of hematite. Quartz is 81 and bauxite's 131. So if I was looking for a tier 1 tile, this would not be a good one. And the reason why is when I put a basic large miner on here and I get all the talents on it, it'll bring in 125 liters per hour, right? So I can put one miner of coal and max it out at 125. I don't have enough to put two. It's not worth putting one for hematite at all. It's not worth putting one for quartz probably. And I could get one miner for bauxite. So I could get two basic miners on this tile. What I really want is a tile where I can get, like, you know, multiple. Last time during the beta, we had a tile that had so much hematite on it that just hematite miners, we would have 4 to 6 just hematite. It was like 600-800. It was crazy high number. So what you want is you want the large producing tiles. So what am I going to do now? Let's go ahead and save this, and put that scan in here. This is the latest scan result, the one we just did. Sorry, right? Where'd it go? Oh, it's the first one here. All right, so this one's on Madis. It says which territory ID, blah blah blah. It's got all the information on there, and it will let you set it as the destination if you want to come back to this point later, or you can inspect it, obviously, right? Which we are already doing over here, so you don't need to do it. But yeah, you can actually set this as a destination, and you can come back at any time. So once you save the scan, you know what's here and you know where it is and everything. So what do I do now? I've scanned a tile. If I had multiple scanners, what I could do is land on this corner and scan 1, 2, 3 tiles at once, just by parking my ship properly and having you got to be pretty precise. But you can scan 3 tiles at once. But we only have one scanner, or actually 2 scanners. One's on Alioth, and I got one on here on Madis. So what will I do? I could do this tile next. I could do this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, whatever. But since there's nothing in this region for tier 2, what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to start following a line across the plant here, and I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll probably scan another one right here, right? And what I'll do is I'll keep following that line in the same direction. I'm going to go roughly north, following this line of tiles. And as soon as I start finding it, then I'll start scanning around and seeing if I can find out what direction it gets, the ore gets bigger in. What I really want, if I go here, what I really want is a tile that has chromite and pyrite, right? But at this point, I'll take tiles with either or if I have to, as long as they've got a good enough output. And what I really want is a whole bloom. I want 7 tiles, right? I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? So 6 surrounding 1, so that I can get the adjacency bonus. This bonus in the middle is huge, and these are like 30% because they're adjacent to each other. I think this one's like 60 or something like that. So quite good bonuses. So this ship is kind of sucky on the turns, especially with this big old friggin' honking scanner on the top of it. This is not recommended for ships that cannot handle it, but this one has plenty of brakes and plenty of wings, so it can handle flying with this ungainly thing on top of it, as long as I'm very careful. And it's good that I can make my own atmo fuel, because as you can imagine, this may take me quite a while to get everything scanned that I want to. So I'm just gonna keep moving down these row here and try to scan. So when I cross this next boundary, that's the tile I want. So I'm gonna try to find a good spot to land right here in the middle, hopefully. And while I'm got this open, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna mark my next one, right? Actually, no, I'll leave it here so I can get out and do some surface mining. But that's what I'm going to do next. I'm just going to basically follow this strip. Boom. Just going to keep following it around the planet until I intersect tier 2. Once I find tier 2, I'll start looking around, and I'll find where's the concentration at, where's the best tiles, and I'll try to find those, and then I'll have somebody bring a territory unit over and we'll pin that tile. So now it's lather, wrench, repeat. It's the same old over and over. Scanning can be so monotonous. And I'll show you how we normally would have done this back in the day. Normally I would have had 7 scanners, and I would have put 3 here, 1, 2, 3, put 2 here, 4, 5, put 2 here, 6, 7, right? That way I could scan this whole tile, this whole bloom all at once. Some people do even more. They do like 20, and I would park the ship right in the middle, and I would just place everything. I would place the core here, a scanner, core here, a scanner, core here, scanner, core here, scanner, and then core here, core here, core here, scanners on all 3 of those. I might even leave one on the ship in the middle, whatever, and just scan the center tile with that one. But all the rest would be on a ship that's bigger than what I'm flying right now, and I would scan a whole tile at a time, right? But number 1, we don't have the bigger ships. Number 2, I don't have all the scanners. And number 3, I really just want to follow a line up there. I don't really want to scan a whole tile of bloom at a time until or unless I start finding tier 2 or tier 3, and then I want to actually follow those, chase those around. And with 1 scanner, that's going to be a long process. So anyway, this is how it works. We may have scanners for sale at some point, but for now it's going to be a while before we have any for sale. And if we put them on for sale, let me pull up the market here. Let's type in transfer units. Okay, are there any for sale? Not that I can find, right? So, are there any scanners? Let's type in territory. Territory scanner. Okay, I don't see any scanners for sale. Of course, it's looking at Madis Market 3, but if I just check, let's check Haven 6. Haven 6. That's where most of the folks are. Let's check Alioth Market 6. Where's Alioth? Alioth Market 6. That's the main market on Alioth. Well, there are some territory scanners for sale out there if you've got enough money. There's several buy orders, but there's actually territory scanners for sale. There's only 1, and they want 15 million credits for it. So, you gonna pay that? I'm not sure that even at this point a scanner is worth 15 million, and that's gonna be kind of hard to come up with if you're a solo player. So, anyway, I would build the industry and build my own before I went and bought it for that price. So anyway, just wanted to kind of talk you through it and let you see the process of scanning. Kind of another planet, kind of looks barren. And like I said, you can definitely get some tier 2 here and help stock up your tier 2 stores, which I'm sure are not running real high right now for anybody. Unless you're in one of the massive clans and everybody's participating and helping out. I mean, that's what's helping us. We're not massive, but we're pretty big. So let's take a quick look at the numbers on Chimera before we move any further, though. Let's look at F3, look at Chimera, and we're sitting there right at 69 members right now. So if we were to just search Let's go back here. We were just to search and look at all the orgs, and we sort by members. The biggest one is ones are at the top, of course. Then Chimera is what, about number 10? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're sitting at about 10. So we're not a huge organization. Again, we're focused on helping new players, but again, we're starting out, so it's going to be a while before we actually can do much to help new players. So if you read our manifesto, we're Chimera. You do need to hop on our Discord and talk to us if you join. If you want any help, just do that. And some of this stuff is old from the beta, and I need to get them to update this, or actually I could get in there and update that probably. So our headquarter on Alioth is coming soon. We are going to build a ship showroom there that's going to be absolutely massive over by Market 6. It's going to have whatever we have to sell is going to be there too. So lots of new and exciting stuff coming. Again, if you don't want to join an organization, don't join an organization. Just have fun playing. I like being in an org, and when I first joined, I was very dead set against it. I did not want to join. I just wanted to be with my small group of players that we had, and I didn't want to mess with other people. But it's been it's a true blessing to play with some people that will help you out in this game, and we certainly had a lot of help starting out in the beta, and you need it. It's a very long trek when you're solo playing, or even a small group playing like we were, without a little bit of help. So I'm gonna go ahead and call this video, and I hope y'all have a good day plan, and we'll talk to you later.